Greetings, everyone. Well, it's reaction video time again. Haven't done one of these for quite a while. Thought it was about time we did. I think the last Doctor Who reaction video I did was actually Time of the Doctors, of the very emotional send-off of the 11th Doctor. Yeah, I'll include the link to that in the description if you'd like to check it out and see me crying like a big man baby. So I was, it was requested of some of my fellow Whovians who watch my Doctor Who videos that maybe I might want to do one for this season's finale, the Series 9 finale, because, you know, the thinking is it was going to be a pretty big, important episode. So, so I thought, yeah, why not? What the heck? Let's do it. Whether I'm bawling like a baby or just saying, "Oh my God, what the F a lot," fine. That's cool. Whatever. As long as we get some good reactions in there, right? Okay, I think we're good to go. So let's do it. The Series 9 finale of Doctor Who. So last week, of course, was Heaven Sent, which was just a wonderful episode. I just want to slap the shit out of the fans who said, "Oh, just..." I saw one person say, "Oh, just watch the last 5 minutes. The rest of the episode is just a bunch of boring, wasted time." It's like, no, it was not a boring waste of time. That was some fantastic acting, some deep, dark mystery. Like, why? That's like saying for any murder mystery, for example, just watch the last 5 minutes where you find out who the killer is, because that's all that's important. Wrong. The journey is just as important, if not more important, than the resolution. How can you be watching Doctor Who and not enjoy and appreciate the journey? You know, that's what I don't get. You're given something wonderful, like Heaven Sent, and you shit all over it. Like, I just don't get it. What exactly do you want? Do you just want the Doctor fighting Daleks, like, all the time? I see the same complaint with The Walking Dead. There's not enough zombie killing. It's like, yeah, because that would be fucking boring. Alright, so I'm getting really off topic here and getting into rant territory. I hate stupid fans! Stupid fans that don't appreciate stuff. Don't be a stupid fan. Be an appreciative fan. Alright, enough ranting. Let's get on to Hellbent, the big exciting conclusion of the series. So when Heaven Sent ended, the Doctor finally managed to punch his way through that big crystalline wall, and it only took him about 200 billion years from the looks of it, or maybe it was 20 billion, I forget. A lot of billions of years. And emerged from the other side to find himself on Gallifrey. He's on Gallifrey. He found Gallifrey. I'm not quite clear on how exactly. It's kind of seemed like Ishildr just kind of sent him there somehow, or somebody sent him there. We don't really know who. And it somehow tied it, and somehow he was inside his confession dial the whole time, and I'm very confused. Anyway, let's watch Hellbent, shall we? Here we go. Oh, and the Doctor said that he, in fact, is the hybrid. That I don't know. We'll have to see how that plays out. All right, let's just go on with it. Oh, I see this one's a solid hour, so a slightly longer episode for the finale. So let's get right to it. This video will just be highlights of my reactions. It's not going to be the whole episode. Well, you can probably tell by the running time. All right, here we go.
I never meant for anyone to get hurt.
I have pizza. And coffee. The rock and roll Doctor. Getting a bit of a Robert Rodriguez vibe from this scene.
Hi.
Surprise, it's Clara again.
I don't have any money.
She's never going to be truly gone, is she? She's going to be there forever now.
Okay.
Apparently that actually is Peter Capaldi playing. He actually does play guitar.
I'm sad till it's over. Then everything is.
Tell me about her.
Well, now I'm just even more confused. Damn you, Impossible Girl. Always messing with our heads. So is that the house where he grew up? Oh, Cloister Bell.
So where is he?
Cloister Wraiths.
Back to the beginning, Ashby.
Sisterhood.
The Sisterhood of Khan has no business in this town.
I'm glad to see the Sisterhood has become an important part. They always should have been, in my opinion. Big props to the brain of Morbius. Haven't heard that riff for a while. Is it like an orphanage or something?
You lay down any weapons on your person and accompany us to the capital.
Fine, I lay down my spoon. I go, he's walking towards the ship, and the ship is slowly backing away.
What's his plan?
I think he's finishing his soup.
Suggestion, sir.
That's such a doctor thing to do.
I bring you the greetings of the High Council.
Whatever.
The man who won the Time Wars.
Oh. In their formal garb. What is he doing?
He just blames you.
She never knows what to say. More people. Aha! There he is. In all his regalness. Just didn't want to talk to a messenger boy. He wanted to talk to the man himself.
Get off my planet. We needed to know. Could I have a lemonade?
You like a cliffhanger, don't you?
So, you went back to your hometown.
Sorry.
They all shot around him. That's great. That is great.
All of you, every single one of you, how is that possible?
I like how they're using the Rose theme whenever they're referencing the Time War, because that's very much from that era of the Doctor's life.
Not one more of you moves. That is an order. The direct order of your president!
Uh-huh.
That's your general you sent for reinforcement. No, he didn't. I did.
Well then. So my thinking on that is, yes, he calls himself Rassilon, but I don't think he's the original Rassilon that we know from the old series, one of the original founding fathers of Gallifrey. I think he just took that as his name. I refuse to believe that that's the real Rassilon.
I know, but in hearts to healers are. What colour is it? Don't know. It's the prophecies, they never take anything useful, do they?
This is no time to go.
It's the end of the universe. It's the only time I've got. And you want me to keep you all safe from Jenny? Well, we're several billion years in the future, and the universe is pretty much over, so yeah, quite a lot. I'm afraid afraid we only have very few minutes with you. We're moving about. On pain of death, no one take a selfie. These people are armed. So you. Doctor, I will not let you leave here. Regeneration. Take it. Good luck. You too, Sam.
Holy shit.
Human compatible, quickly, come on.
Sorry, ma'am.
And we have more Time Lord sex changing.
Don't ask. Make them feel clean.
I really feel like we're having this whole Time Lords can be male or female when they regenerate, whatever they want, rammed down our fucking throats. Like, seriously, enough already. We get it. Thank you.
So what was it?
Whoa. Creepy.
From the left over from the cloister.
Hmm.
There's nothing we can do.
The Cloister Wars. That's something we haven't heard about before. Oh, Weeping Angel. And now it's gone. Whoa, shit. Damn it. Cyberman.
Matrix can use them as a defense. Means the secret exit must be closed. Time Lords, they've got a big computer made of ghosts in a crypt, guarded by more ghosts.
Didn't hurt, did it?
Time it.
It didn't hurt. Giving the layman's explanation.
All computers. I was stuck in a place.
They... What? Who are we talking about?
They wanted something from me, information. It really doesn't matter.
Ah. Shades of The Prisoner there. I approve. Love The Prisoner. Such a great show.
4.5 billion years.
If she says so.
I think he beat Rory's record.
Why would you even do that?
I had a duty of care. Listen, I'm nearly through here. From right, there should be a service dog under here.
Except maybe this one part. I said... Don't worry, Doctor. They'll all be looking at me.
You need to tell us what the doctor's going to do now.
You really are thick, aren't you? The Doctor's back on Gallifrey. Took him 4.5 billion years to get here. What do you think he's going to do now? Why, he's stealing the TARDIS and running away. Bye.
Oh, beautiful! Old school TARDIS for the win! Oh, I love it!
Can you hear me? Get out of that TARDIS and face me.
Oh my god. It's beautiful! It looks almost... Wow, it looks almost exactly like the same console like the first Doctor had. Just white instead of green.
He's running hope a bad thing.
Hope is
That is so awesome.
the scaffold.
The old school fan in me just peed a little. Ah, I love it.
Where he always runs. Away.
She still doesn't have a heartbeat, does she?
Doctor, still don't have a pulse.
Oh, you guys haven't found it yet. Try it.
I know how to take my pulse.
You saw yourself out. You'll be alright. You'll have a heartbeat. Don't you trust me anymore?
No, not when you're shouting.
Of course, you know why the color scheme is like that, because it looked white on screen in black and white, but the actual console on the set was kind of a greenish color. I guess the green looked more white in black and white or something. But, of course, so that's why it's white here, is because, really, in the world of Doctor Who, it's been white the whole time. Just wanted to clarify that.
How can there be anybody there?
So it was 4 knocks. No,
4 knocks.
this one I do know. Small enough for you yet?
Ah.
You don't seem surprised to see me.
Hmm.
Sitting here in a reality bubble at the end of time itself, how are you sustaining it, by the way?
Brilliantly. I've been watching the stars die.
Me, go to hell. By my calculations, you've got about 5 minutes.
You know why we run, Doctor?
That's easy, that's very, very easy. The hybrid is you.
Ah.
I'm human, with a little bit of Myra.
So that's what he meant when he said the hybrid is me. He told us in the last
The
episode.
prophecy specifies only 2 warrior races.
Tell me, Doctor, I've always wondered. You're a Time Lord, you're a highborn on Gallifrey. Why is it you spend so much time on Earth?
That's your best theory. I'm the hybrid. I ran away from Gallifrey because I was afraid of myself. It doesn't make any sense.
Huh.
It makes perfect sense, and you know it. Am I right?
This is interesting.
Is it true?
Doesn't matter.
Interesting little callback to something that we've all been debating since the Doctor Who 1996 TV movie. Is the Doctor half human? It would explain why he fixates on Earth so much, but I don't know.
I thought you'd be more surprised to see it.
I prefer to think of him as just,
I was watching.
you know, pure Gallifreyan. Oh, it's totally the first Doctor's TARDIS. Sorry, I just can't get over that. Like right down to the other room with the stuff in it. Ah, it's beautiful.
I don't think I could ever forget you.
I don't think you're ever gonna have to.
Oh no!
Gala. Gala who?
Oh.
When something goes missing, you can always recreate it by the whole of that.
So this whole time we thought she was the one who lost her memory, but it was a fake out. It's actually him, and she's the one hearing. Yeah, wow. Damn you, Moffat!
In the cloisters, she told me something very important, but I have no idea what she said.
How her outfit is like TARDIS blue. She's basically wearing a TARDIS. It's great.
Clara told you in the cloisters.
Oh my god, she's traveling with me? And the diner was her TARDIS. So me took the other TARDIS. And there it is.
I don't think I've got the chameleon circuit working. The outer shell might be stuck as an American dynamo. Awesome. Still no pulse. We could, stop off on the way. Where are we going? Gallifrey. Like I said. Gallifrey.
Eventually. The long way round, of course. Coming soon, the adventures of me and Clara. It's great. I love that they're stuck as a diner. This damn chameleon circuits just never work properly, do they? Just be this 50s diner careening through the universe. That's beautiful. Back in the TARDIS at last. Welcome home. Run, you clever boy. And be a doctor. Oh, and there's the velvety outfit. Yes. We all like the velvety outfits. Very Third Doctor. Yeah. Yes! It's about freaking time. New sonic screwdriver for the win. As much of a novelty as the Sonic Shades were, it's got to be the screwdriver, man. Watch out for those mid-air collisions. Well, that episode was a lot of fun. That was a fun finale. Next time.
Is there anything on my head?
Well, yes.
River!
River!
Stop holding my hand. People don't do that to me.
Nobody move, or the head gets it.
Sonic Child, you realize how ridiculous that sounds? Take my head.
Never crossed my mind.
Long live the king.
This is a serious mission. There is nothing to laugh about here.
We're being threatened by a bag.
Well, that looks like the Christmas special looks like fun this year. I know fans are very divided on River, but honestly, I've always really liked River a lot. And the more we've learned about her and the more she's appeared in the show, the more I've come to adore her. I love River. Yeah, so just move the mic over here. Sorry. I don't usually have the mic here when I'm doing the reaction videos because then it's like sticking up in front of the screen, so I just kind of move it to the side. So anyway, thoughts on the finale? Well, as I said, I mean, that was a lot of fun. There was a lot of nice little treats in there for fans. Great to see the Sonic Screwdriver back, finally, thank God. Awesome to see the old school TARDIS console room. That was, I did not know that was coming at all. I was, you could probably tell. And that was a real treat. And it looked, as I mentioned at the time, I mean, it looked very much like, just like the first Doctor's console room. There's a few changes, a few tweaks, like the back wall, you know, one of the walls was a little different. The front doors were a little different. I like how it even had that sort of glass wall with the, like with the controls and, I don't know, computer banks behind it. Because I remember that from some of the very, very earliest episodes. It was later abandoned as part of the design, but that's like really kicking it old school. I mean, that is going right back to Doctor Number One's TARDIS. And even though I'm pretty sure as far as I remember, the main control console was pretty much an exact replica of the first Doctor's console. That was pretty cool. Really, really nice surprise there. Again, as much as fans are split on Clara, I've always liked her. She's always been a very confusing companion to me. I think mainly because of the whole Impossible Girl storyline and such. So my thinking was like, okay, so this Clara that's staying with the 12th Doctor, which is she going to die too in some horrible way? And then, you know, is that going to be just another splinter of her from... I always found it very confusing. And, well, she did. She did die, and now she's still the Impossible Girl. Because she is living impossibleness. So now she's between her last two heartbeats, frozen in time, and racketing around the universe with me in the old school TARDIS that looks like a diner. So, I don't know. You guys smell spin-off? Yeah, either spin-off or, you know, we'll definitely be seeing them again at some point. But that's cool. I kind of like the idea of me now being able to explore around the universe and such. I mean, where else was there for her to go? Really, I mean, she'd lived several millennia on Earth. Why not? I mean, if you're immortal, bloody hell, yeah, you want to go out and explore the universe. I mean, you know, I'm sure she's seen every corner of Earth by now. So that was pretty cool. Kind of annoying, I have to admit, when we have these fake-out deaths. Like, you know, one of the big ones from the classic series, of course, being Perry's death. In that case, it was very clumsily retconned at the end of Trial of a Time Lord. But in this case, I think it was done in a more interesting way. There was something that, to me, like in the episode where Clara, in the episode Face the Raven, where she supposedly died, there was something about it that just felt kind of off to me. Like, normally when a companion dies, I mean, it's made very clear that this is final. This is the final end of this character. And there was something that, I don't know how to put my finger on it. Something just didn't feel right for it. Like, I wasn't overwhelmed with emotion like I usually am in those moments. So it's not that I thought that they would be bringing Clara back. I was actually quite surprised to see her cameo in Heaven Sent. I did not expect to see her appear at all. I thought it was a final end, but there was something that felt off about it. I don't know. I just attributed it to, well, you didn't quite get me this time, Moffat, you know, but then seeing the whole story of how she actually came back and now she's traveling around with me, that was interesting to me. That is a retcon. Well, it's not even really a retcon. Obviously, that was the plan all along. But it was interesting to me. And yeah, why not? Why not have another couple of rogues out there racketing around in traveling around the universe in a rackety old TARDIS? So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, that is it for this reaction video and sort of my thoughts. Overall, I really enjoyed Series 9 a lot. I thought it was actually better than Series 8. Series 8 I thought was a bit hit and miss. I wasn't overly thrilled with the finale of that one. Aspects of it, yes, but some of it I felt... I kind of have to go with the fans on this one. Like sort of the majority opinion seems to be that Series 8 focused too much on Clara and not enough on the Doctor. Especially being a new Doctor's first series. I mean, we really want to spend time with him and get to know this version of the Doctor. And it just seemed like it was a little unbalanced, focusing more on Clara than the Doctor. This season definitely felt more balanced. I say season, it's season 9 over here to us, because, yeah, to us a series is the overall series. So seasons 1 through 9 is the series, you know. Season is just the individual years in between. Anyway, that's how we do it over here in good old North America land. I know it's a little different over in other parts of the world. But anyway, so Series 9, overall quite good. Really enjoyed it a lot. I think Peter Capaldi is really just owning the character of the Doctor. And I like that... he is a huge old school Who fan. I mean, everybody knows that he's a Doctor Who fan, much like David Tennant is. So I mean, he's living the dream, man. He's now the Doctor. But I like that that they seem to be listening to a lot of his suggestions and bringing back more of the kind of old school feel to it. Like this season in particular, all the stories were 2-parters with a cliffhanger at the end of the first part, which is great. That's old school Who right there, man. And even his outfit is very reminiscent of the third Doctor. His attitude is very reminiscent of the first Doctor, with his own things thrown into it. So you see echoes of previous Doctors there, of like old school Doctors, and then you also get Peter Capaldi bringing his own uniqueness to it, and it's awesome. I love the direction that the show's been taking, and I like that sort of return to form. I mean, it's really, I think for the first time since the series came back, it's really kind of feeling like old school Who again, which is really cool to me. And I'm glad. Not to say that the previous 7 series prior to Peter Capaldi taking over have been not worth your time. Far from it. Far from it. There's some wonderful stories in there and some wonderful Doctors. I mean, 9, 10, 11 were freaking awesome. But it's nice to see. This series almost feels like it's now more connected and intertwined with the old series. I mean, having the Sisterhood of Karn coming back and repeated appearances and having more of a more important role in the series, having little nods to the old school stuff. I mean, we had the brief appearance of the old school, the roundels on the wall in Day of the Doctor, and now we had a full-blown old school console room in Hellbent, and just all kinds of little things like that. So I'm really, and returning old school villains, like we've had a lot with the Zygons lately, which is great. I mean, previously they only had 1 appearance in the classic series, but in easily one of the most fondly remembered stories of the classic series. So it's great to finally see the Zygons coming back and getting a little more time in the spotlight. But yeah, anyway, I could ramble on about this all day, but you probably want to get on with your day, so I will let you go now. Alrighty, that is it from me to you for now. Tune in again next Tuesday for more Timey-Wimey Tuesday, and we'll be taking a look at some stuff from my Doctor Who collection. I've got, you know, a variety of things. I have by no means the largest collection of merchandise in the world, but I have some pretty cool things that, you know, from over the years that I wanted to show you. So we're going to, you know, over the next few weeks, we'll probably take a look at a few things like that. There's some books and some comics, and might take a look at the magazines a little bit. I've got a good chunk of them. I don't know if you can see. You can barely see on the shelf there. That's my Doctor Who shelf there. It's a little disorganized at the moment, but that's all magazines and graphic novels and stuff. So we'll take a look at some of that stuff, and I've got a few other things too. So tune in again next week for more Timey-Wimey Tuesday right here on the Multimedia Chronicles. Until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara. Oh, and hey, big thanks to my Patreon sponsors. Thank you, Patreon sponsors, especially big thanks to Kyle Pellegrini, who is currently my highest level sponsor on Patreon. Really appreciate the support, dude. And, yeah, and anyone else who wants to join in on the Patreon party, please do, because it all goes right back into the show and allows me to do more fun stuff for you. Alrighty, that is it for sure from me to you for now. So, goodbye, and sayonara again.